today. Now please help me welcome spoken word artist Kelly Zen-Yie Tsai.
Woo! What's up, Campus Progress? How's everybody feeling? I need a little bit more. How's everybody feeling this morning? I need to do a little roll call. Do we have the West Coast in the house? How about the Midwest? Do we have the Midwest in the house? Do we have the dirty South in the house? And do we have the East Coast in the house? Do we have America in the house? I am so excited to be here with you this morning. My name's Kelly Zen-Yie Tsai. I'm a spoken word artist based out in Brooklyn, but originally from Chicago. So this is really the reason why I do what I do. So I'm happy to do a couple poems for you guys. So when I say campus, you all say progress. Campus. Progress. I said when I say campus, you all say progress. Campus. 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 When I say we are, you say what's possible. We are. We are. We are. Everybody ready for some poetry? I'm not convinced. Is everybody ready for some poetry? All right, so this first piece I'm going to start you all off with, of course, being from Chicago, I was very excited about Barack Obama running for president. So let's give it up for our president of these United States of America, Mr. Barack Obama. And I've been telling people since, Barack was born in Hawaii and he grew up in Indonesia, he's about as close to an Asian American president as we may have for a very long time. So I feel really good. We really did it this year for Asian America. So although the conversation about race and gender, and politics was broadened with this year's election, which is kind of unfortunate because before it was all just white men, what a revelation. Even though it was broadened a little bit, I think it could be broadened even a little bit more. So this piece is a little bit about that. It's just called Black, White, Whatever. A humble memo to the candidates for the presidency of the United States of America. Dear campaign trail stomping, advertisement fundraising, perfect hair having, mudslinging with a smile so as not to make it seem like mudslinging, candidates for the presidency of the United States of America. I, Kelly Zen-Yie Tsai, current resident of Kings County, Brooklyn, and former resident of precinct number 47 on Chicago's South Side, would like to make a request. For myself and others like myself to be enumerated in all further speeches, debates, and miscellaneous communications with the American public at large. Now, this could be in reference to our nation of Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey ice cream eaters, or our nation of women under 5'2" with slightly Napoleonic tendencies. This could be in reference to our nation of Janice Dickinson modeling agency watchers, beginning gazpacho makers, or those who have not yet learned to skateboard. And although all of these above categories would be accurate, the nation I would like you to refer to is even less of a statistical minority than some of those listed above, and a fairly obvious one. And that would be Asian. Oh, I know you may balk and scream about how many Asian events you've gone to or how many Asian donors you've taken money from, but this election year, I would like to banish the term, in your words, black, white, whatever, to the mass media rhetoric garbage can forever. Even worse than this is, in your words, we believe in the rights of all people. Black, white, blue, purple, green, silver. Now, I consider myself a fairly well-informed and well-traveled individual, and although I do not think that blue or purple or green or silver people exist, brown and red and yellow people do. Now, we may not always call ourselves these things, but if we are going to relegate our communities to these sloppy pots and essentialize to the colors of the rainbow, I would like to mention that whatever does not represent me, nor does blue or purple or green or silver for that matter. And I know you may moan, oh, well, we can't talk about everybody's problems. And this much is true. But I am a sucker for specificity. And when it comes down to whether or not I exist, and furthermore, whether my heart my uterus, my tax return, and my generation is going to be governed by your sorry self, I would like to say that I'm real. I'm here. I'm voting. And believe me, this girl is yellow. Everybody doing all right? I need to hear you. Is everybody doing all right? Oh, you all are making me feel so good this morning. The next piece I'm going to do is for the ladies in the house. Ladies in the house, make some noise. And for all those who love the ladies, make some noise. Yeah. So this is a piece that I wrote for a feminist anthology because I think it's funny being feminist. Sometimes feminists are the most women-hating people of all. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is really important. You know, here we're, together this morning, people from, thousands of people from all across the country, they're committed to progressive politics because sometimes we are fighting for the rights that people, maybe themselves, don't even know that they want to have or even would want to exercise for themselves, right? But we fight for those rights regardless. So for me, this piece is a lot about what it means to be a feminist. So this piece is just called Real Women I Know. Real women I know have flaws. Not just cellulite and acne scars or body odor and bad musical taste, but serious flaws. Flaws like cheating on our partners or stealing our best friend's lovers. Flaws like looking for what's the best inside of ourselves, inside of somebody else. Assuming crisis, assuming miracle, or assuming nothing at all. Real women I know never knew how we grew up so fast. Holding fists out with eyes closed, we become wives, divorcees, widows. We become addicts, abusers, liars. We become all that we didn't understand about the adult world, shocked that the little girls in us haven't yet disappeared. Real women I know keep no good friends on the couch for months. Don't bug them about their hustling. Let them back in when they come knocking at the door. Real women I know are in therapy and madly in love with our shrinks. Happy to talk about the sad parts, sad to talk about the happy parts, sick of going on medication. Real women I know destroy ourselves through work or television, starvation, or people who refuse to treat us well. We are persistent in this effort, and yet we cannot refuse the invitation to continue on. Real women I know work thousands of miles away from home, collect barrettes in a chest of drawers, pack cardboard boxes full of soap, shampoo, and candy to send home. Real women I know support the economies of entire countries. Real bio women I know aren't women at all, but tranny boys, gender queer or gender fluid, with short hair and button-down shirts. Genitalia only one tiny part of the gender puzzle when the world offers so much more. Real women I know laugh in bed while smoking weed and eating Girl Scout cookies. Post diagrams for our partners on how to give oral sex properly by the bed. Real women I know have given up sex to find love, or just now remembering how it feels to sleep in bed alone. Real women I know are mothers. Unexpectedly, the babies come and teach us to stand with 2 feet on the ground, arms stretched wide open, ready for whatever arrives. Real women I know are driven into the ground eternally, never given rest, take on everybody else's problems, never allow ourselves to give up. Is everybody still with me? Yeah. I want to hear from people in the back. Everybody in the back, you with me? In the back, the guys like, yes. Next piece I'm going to do for you guys, I know we talk a lot about weapons of mass destruction, but this piece is trying to flip that, so it's called Weapons of Mass Creation. What if we had weapons of mass creation? Nestled in secret safe houses in nooks and crannies across the globe, we could get some of those MIT scientists to tinker away on the sly, build us some biological, chemical, nuclear gadgets to indiscriminately birth, capacitate, heal, ignite life, teeming with one click of a red button. Juicy slugs sliding down stop signs, green velvety grass crushing through cracked concrete, loaves of braided bread materializing in mailboxes, a song bubbling in every throat, an absence filled in every hand, clothes ballooning, buttons popping, a woman swinging her full, beautiful hips, unafraid as the sweat rolls off her nose. Weapons of mass creation to explode babies onto every street corner. Huge blinking eyes, curious chubby fingers, waves of baby fat toddling through open windows, gurgling us a new wisdom. Weapons of mass creation to pour foundations for schools, libraries, and clinics on lots left vacant for years. 'Tis that money from the coffers of war. Trade thousands of days of combat for 4 million new homes, or 7 million new teachers, or 200 million children's health-insured. Weapons of mass creation to train ourselves to become champions of community and home. Learn yet how to stand and embrace the entire globe, to figure more fantastic ways to live instead of die. Dissolving on contact the welling ache within each human heart, lifting all burdens carried with both hands overhead, to erase all shadows ever burned onto the ground, twist knots in every gun, make each bullet bird seed. Let these flocks carry away our knives between their claws, let them trap our screaming between their beaks. And as they fly, usher us into a new age of joy and laughter, hair, skin, teeth, nails, growing at a luscious, rapid pace, rippling across billions as we dig our toes deep into moist, crystal black, fertile soil. Thank you all so much. I'm just going to do one more piece for you all. Everybody doing all right? I'm so excited for today. If you guys want to check out my website, it's www.yellowgirl.com. That's yellow girl with a U, meant ironically, my people. But and I'll be around all day. I'm really excited for all the speakers. But I know I started us off with the election, so I'm going to finish with Inauguration Day. So this piece is called Today. No terrorist missile strikes launched. No white supremacist massacres levied. No riots in the street, fires licking their ways through the windows of family homes. No ballots stolen and stuffed and shredded by the thousands. The worst of my imagination never occurred. Millions wrapped in front of TVs and radios in Paris, Nairobi, Kabul, Sydney, Singapore, Caracas, all close the flesh of hands together in secular prayer. Screams strike the atmosphere with the heat of unremembered freedoms, unexpressed joys. Tears surprise the eyes, formerly dry and tired from witnessing the impossible escalations. The jagged disconnections of fear. One finger falls forward, and then the tanks roll. The endless drop of soldiers' boots, regular in rhythm like rain. Eyes that watched incredulous as the world armored itself, and then armored itself yet again. We who peered from beyond television screens or behind brick walls, or with no safety of distance and cover, ready only to reach for rock, ready only to reach for stone. We be the daily David to a mechanized Goliath. We be the breath beyond breath, hope beyond hope. What I saw was beyond the best of my imagination. In a city where you look fewer people in the eye on a given day than you do into the pixelated pupils of serial killers blown up larger than life on subway ads below street level. In a city where your indifference is your protection. I saw a nation rejoice in its streets. Soca music banging the blocks of Brooklyn, proclaiming a national victory. Union Square flooded with cynics turned patriots, spouting the Pledge of Allegiance en masse, fists thrust into the air, punctuating the weight and flight of those words. Yes, we can. It was beyond the best of my imagination to find my heart matched by so many, not my own, to contemplate the everlasting curves of this country and be overwhelmed by all those who still hold to the simple potency of truth, belief, and trust. Today, I know something of this country that I did not know before, that it does, in fact, belong to all of us. Thank you all so much. Blessings. Have a great day.